Nothing great in the world was accomplished without passion. To be independent of public opinion is the first formal condition of achieving anything great. Genuine tragedies in the world are not conflicts between right and wrong. They are conflicts between two rights. Evil resides in the very gaze which perceives evil all around itself. What experience and history teaches us is that people and governments have never learned anything from history or acted on principles deduced from it. Truth is found neither in the thesis nor the antithesis, but in an emergent synthesis which reconciles the two. Only one man ever understood me, and he didn't understand me. Education is the art of making man ethical. The valor that struggles is better than the weakness that endures. Too fair to worship, too divine to love. When liberty is mentioned, we must always be careful to observe whether it is not really the assertion of private interests which is thereby designated. People who are too fastidious towards the finite never reach actuality, but linger in abstraction, and their light dies away. An idea is always a generalization, and generalization is a property of thinking. To generalize means to think. History is not the soil in which happiness grows. The periods of happiness in it are the blank pages of history. World history is a court of judgment. The length of the journey has to be borne with, for every moment is necessary. What is reasonable is real. That which is real is reasonable. The anti-human, the merely animal, consists in staying within the sphere of feeling and being able to communicate only at that level. Propounding peace and love without practical or institutional engagement is delusion, not virtue. When we look at the world rationally, the world looks rationally back. Uneducated people delight in argument and fault-finding, for it is easy to find fault, but difficult to recognize the good and its inner necessity. It is easier to discover a deficiency in individuals, in states, and in providence, than to see their real import and value. Art is the sensuous presentation of ideas. It is hard to see why we should not turn round and mistrust this very mistrust. Should we not be concerned as to whether this fear of error is not just the error itself? The spirit is never at rest, but always engaged in ever-progressive motion, in giving itself a new form. Lacking strength, beauty hates the understanding for asking of her what it cannot do. You must have sex with a woman before you marry her, otherwise, you may greatly regret your choice.